Welcome to the Lead-Deadwood Baseball and Softball Opening Day Ceremonies. I'm Cody Oliver from KDSJ Radio and the Spearfish Sasquatch, and this is the fourth year with joint opening ceremonies between baseball and softball here for Lead and Deadwood. It's a tradition that we are thankful we have established. We hope it continues to grow and move forward. On behalf of the Lead-Deadwood Baseball and Softball Boards, a big thank you to each and every one of you for coming out tonight. Before we get into tonight's events in full swing, please feel free to grab some concessions from Rob Lester at Gold Star Concessions or a free hot dog thanks to the Deadwood Chamber of Commerce and Lynn's Dakota Mart. The Deadwood Chamber of Commerce and Lynn's have been supporting our programs and opening ceremonies for many years. Let's please give them a big round of applause to show our gratitude to the Deadwood Chamber and Lynn's. To finish tonight's ceremonies, later on tonight, we are proud to present for the first time a fireworks show sponsored by the City of Deadwood and Deadwood Historic Preservation. Please stay around to watch the grand finale to the start of our season, and the fireworks will be put on by Fritz at about 8:30 p.m. tonight. And as we start this special night, we would like to take a moment to thank some important members of our community. First, we would like to recognize the City of Deadwood Commissioners, the City of Lead Commissioners, and the Lead-Deadwood School Board members for continuing to support our softball and baseball associations. We would also like to thank both the softball and baseball boards who spend countless hours organizing and running their respective programs. Let's give them a big round of applause as well. At this time, I would like to invite all current and former military members to stand so that you may be recognized. Thank you to all the United States Army, Navy, Marine Corps, Coast Guard, Space Force, and the Air Force personnel for your continuous service and protection to our country. Thank you for your sacrifice, your bravery, your valor, and the example you set for us all. Thank you to all of our military members. Today we are also joined by many first responders of the Lead-Deadwood area. We want to thank the Lead Volunteer Fire Department, the Deadwood Volunteer Fire Department, the Lead Police Department, the Deadwood Police Department, and the Northern Hills Monument Health Ambulance crew for supporting our communities and keeping us safe today and every day. We are so thankful for the work you do in our community. Thank you for helping others when they can't help themselves, for showing up in difficult situations every day ready to help, and for being a hero to those in need. You are so appreciated, and we are thankful for your service to our community. The invaluable City of Deadwood Parks Department has been working so hard to maintain our fields. Thank you to the City of Deadwood. Also, big thanks to Black Hills TV. They're joining us once again to broadcast our opening day ceremonies. They have provided amazing support of not only our Lead-Deadwood programs, but many others throughout the beautiful Black Hills. Thank you, Dwight and Kevin at Black Hills TV. And we would also like to give a loud and proud applause for our good friend Rob Lester with Gold Star Concessions right underneath. Rob, we are so thankful to have you back on the ball field with all of us. Thank you for all that you do to support our programs, to provide the wealth of deliciousness and refreshments day in, day out. And thank you for the super nachos. It's Rob Lester with Gold Star Concessions. And without the tremendous support of these amazing local businesses, we would not be able to have a successful season. Thank you for your support to the Lead-Deadwood baseball and softball programs. And without further ado, it is time to introduce your 2026 Lead-Deadwood baseball and softball players. Please welcome our 2026 Lead-Deadwood T-ballers: Owen Bordewick, Kaiser Busmus, Sawyer Crawford, Fox Detlefs, Brooks Ellis, Erie Ellis, as well as Hudson Everett, Jack Fleming, Carter Heyman, Roscoe Jensen, Riker Martins, Winston Meehan, also Emily Morrison, Indy Palmer, Liam Roethlisberger, Edison Schilling, and Alea Wiegand, as well as Russell Ranapal, William Hochsteller, Rainsley Hochsteller, and Raylan Hochsteller. Those are your T-ball players for 2026 as they made their way on the field. Their coaches are Marcus Roethlisberger and Ron Everett. Now over to the U6 softball team. They are coached by Matt and Betty Campbell. I knew I could do it. Here we go, Eddie Morlock. Also, Adea Harms. Adeline Nelson. Also on the U6 team is Caroline Enos, Ella Mills, Hildy Hansen, and Olivia Campbell. That's your U6 softball team. And next up, it is time to move up a little bit and welcome our coach pitch team. And they are made up of Lander Bainan, James Carr, Malachi Enos, Hudson Frazier, Tobias Hall, Atlas Jerabek, Casey Kutel, Xander Martins, Weston Russell, Ridley Ballard, Cody Sandage, Carson Steinlich, and Bronson Steinlich. That's your coach pit team with head coaches John Keene and Matt Steinlich. Next out is our U8 softball team. And that team is coached by Morgan Nelson, Greg Watson, and Orion Nold. And the players include Amara Buckholz, also Annalie Bernards, Andy Nold, Brexley McCroden, Grayson Reynolds, Hazel Campbell. Also on the U8 softball team is Nadia Hansen and Nova Nelson and Veronica Bainan. That's your team made up for the U8 softball team. Next, we want to welcome our minors team. And they are Emmett Anderson, Whitten Claveringa, also Adam Frazier, Jet Jacobs, Lockley McCreary Storms. Welcome to the field, Theodore Meehan, as well as Colson Schilling, Dean Side, as well as Tyson Thorpe. We have more. Kane Enos, Gozer Enos, as well as Carson Miller, Augie McGluckstick, as well as Charlie Nebelsek, Ro Lucero, and also Reader Posley. Those are your players. The coaches are Dan Side and also Ryan McCreary Storms and Matt Nebelsek. Those are coaches and players on the minors. And next up, the U10 softball team. And they're coached by Taylor and Asia Ballard. They include Bonnetet Berg, Brielle Olson, Chandler Stewart, Emma Ballard, as well as Jacqueline Rubio, Carly Seaman, Kinsley Ballard, Olivia Kutel, Savannah Wiegand, and Timber Heipel. That's your U10 team. U12, coached by Jesse Allen and Megan Schloten. They are Adeline Schilling, Avery Viken, Brecklin Jeffrey, Echo Castello, also Kennedy Delaney, Kinley Anderson, Kit Harrington, Macy Allen, Roslyn Berg, Sawyer Thompson, and Tegan Nelson. Welcome to the field, your U12.
Hey, Mike, you can grab that mic.
And our U14 team is coached by John Williams and Stacia Williams, Ainsley Vogt, Carson Griffith, Kylie Claveringa, also Lennox Thorpe, Tinsley Rice, McKinlan Aker, Presley Williams, Taylon Aker, Zaylee Williams, and Zoe Jean. That is your U14 squad. One more team, that is the U16 softball squad, coached by Juan Molina and Ashley Bertrand. They are made up of Aspen Gilcrease, Ava Bertrand, Azalea Molina, Bristol Bachman, Charlie Bachman, Hannah Hansen, Hennessy Madsen, Kinsley Griffin, Liliana Molina, Mamie Fuller, Zaya Thorpe, and Willa Price. That's your older girls, the U16 squad for softball. And that's your teams. Look at that around the diamond. Big thanks to all the parents and coaches for putting this together. And now it's time for the raising of the flag tonight in our ceremonies with the Deadwood Volunteer Fire Department. We have a flag here by the front gate of the ballpark. And right here at home plate, we have the VFW color guard for post 5969. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you remain standing at attention until the performance of our national anthem has concluded. Lead-Deadwood softball and baseball opening ceremony attendees, I'd ask that you please welcome Megan Detlefs as she honors America with a performance of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Megan. Thank you once again to our Deadwood Volunteer Fire Department and the VFW Color Guard, post 5969.
2026 commemorates the 150th anniversary of the founding of the communities of Deadwood and Lead. To honor this occasion, both communities have partnered on hosting 2 vintage baseball games using rules, equipment, and uniforms that date from 1877 to 1885. It was also agreed to bring back the friendly rivalry between the 2 communities of Deadwood and Lead. The players that make up this organization are represented by the mayors of Deadwood, Lead, and Central City Town Board presidents. The remaining team players are members of various northern Black Hills communities. We certainly hope that you will enjoy this stroll down memory lane. Thank you for coming this evening.
And tonight we have Dustin Heupel, Mayor of Lead, also Mayor of Deadwood, Charlie Struble-Mook, and the President of Central City, Donovan Renner. Big thanks to them for being in attendance tonight. As we bring out our first pitch, and a reminder that the Old Timers teams will get together for their games June 14th, that's a Sunday, and that will be right here in Deadwood over at Ferguson Field. And up on Mountaintop on July 5th, the Old Timers games between Lead and Deadwood. And here comes our Honorable Mayor of Deadwood, Charlie Struble-Mook, to throw out tonight's first pitch. Thank you, Mayor Charlie. Thank you to all the teams, coaches, parents, and let's play ball.